Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Contra Paris Saint-Germain.
Things are heating up very nicely here in Monterrey. The loyal followers of Tigres making a proper scene here. This place is not called El Volcan for nothing. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. No, he's not getting past him there. And no, that was never going to make it. Back into the middle. Palinha goes steaming forward. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. And the pass is intercepted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after...
There's the shot! Now it's Mbappe. Cleared without complication. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a good ball out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pressing high and with purpose. Lewis Skelly. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Zalewski.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He's got away. That's really well cleared. And here's Azar. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Azar. And he's managed to... Azar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Foden. Foden! A whisker high.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
João Palinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. João Palinha has a look and plays it forward. Aguirre gets across to intercept that. And here's Kane. He's through here. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rodri. Distributed tidily. And he's been shifted off it. That'll be a throw. Mbappe gets a good foot in there. Zalewski looking to play him in. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. Gavi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. And it's João Palinha. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nice control. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Foden, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. João Palhinha, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hazard getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hazard. Mbappe. Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Lewis Skelly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's made its way to him, and he's got his cross in. And he's there to get rid. Defending was strong and firm. Aguirre just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. Searching pass he's played there. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. He's had it nicked away. And here's Foden. That's a decent ball. Great chance! Danger averted for now. Oh, played through for the wide man. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Foden. He is starved of space and time. That's beautifully weighted. Lewis Skelly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Not the most accurate pass. Gavi chasing after it. Now it's Kane. That's Zalewski. Looking for a runner. Saliba calmly anticipates. Good ball, good take. Gavi is the guilty party there.
Cambio en Tigres. Número 7. Entrará al campo. Número 19.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. Now it's Kane. Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Zalewski. Zalewski goes on a charge down the left. Guardiola. Now it's Kane. Now it's Martinez. Foden. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. He has a... He's having a shot! Lofted in. Guardiola attempts a clearance. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, really well played.
Now the ball in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a little off target. Deep through. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Paris Saint-Germain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Tigres grab the equaliser and we're shot a goal! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Hazard. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, nice touch. Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And there's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's hoisted clear. And he's gone searching crossfield. That has not gone well. Nice sequence of passes, this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's had a hit! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Aimed beyond the defence. Guardiola. Park Ji-sung. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Looking for the run. And it's Musiala. Oh, it's come loose. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Yamal has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Nistelrooy, a player who needs no introduction. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Van Dijk defending. It's Hazard! It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he decides to cross it. Oh, he's there to get rid. Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now, he's got space here. That has ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through. So much time and space here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ugarte. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. Hazard. Matheus Nunes. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was mighty close. There to retrieve it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Out to the left it goes. Tries to pass it through. Guardiola has given away a free kick. Now it's Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ugarte has found the net here, of course.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar plays it in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Pings in across. Aguirre deals with that comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's found a way through. Paris Saint-Germain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Nunez. He might be in here! Matheus Nunes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Swings in across. Cleared away. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Well, that's a good-looking ball. Ugarte. Hazard. Crosses it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played in deep. Has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Hazard. And it's Nunez. And Lewis Skelly. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Boca Juniors really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Now it's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a good ball out wide. Beckham crosses it into the area. Aguirre can get it clear. Corner number 2 then. In towards the back stick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Defending of the desperate variety. Alonso! Now here's the delivery. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now, can they get him away? Flings in across. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Beckham. Tries to play it through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 8. Número 21. Número 20.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
41. Número
Gavi
22.
with the clearance.
Número 9. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been knocked clear. Played it again. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Guardiol. Alexander-Arnold. Ball driven towards the far post.
Boca Juniors really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in. Played out to the left flank. He's looking wide, and he welcomes it in. And it's Lewis Skelly. Well-timed, excellent interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Kaká. And this is Ronaldo.
Se agregará un minuto de
Griezmann.
tiempo reglamentario.
And they're quick to get it back. Ugarte. That's that, the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way. Latini! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Platini just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Plays a sharp little ball here. Musiala is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
That's everything you want. Pass somewhat off target, and it's Michel Platini. Platini! And the finish! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That pass has been well intercepted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the left flank. Shot could be on. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bellingham does well to get it back. Can he latch on to this? Messi. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it out wide. Van Dijk out-muscles him. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to further improve their position of comfort. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around.
It's Van Basten! Keeper's got his work done.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta flings in across. It's a mighty effort! It's in! A quite incredible wonderful spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. Argentina are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That ball looks a good one. And this is Van Basten. Big chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. Hazard. So much time and space here. Shapes to shoot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick. Adeyemi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lewis Skelly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? He is through here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's a promising position. Oh, well played, well played. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Lewis Skelly. And the first 45 minutes are up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará información de la policía local.
Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's found a way through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. And he's on his way! There's the shot! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Messi! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Lewis Skelly gets a foot in here. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's running through. It's Van Basten! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Argentina have their second corner now. Costa Curta delivers with... He's got tall! And the ball's come loose here. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And here's Van Basten. Messi. That's tidy. Matheus Nunes. Foden. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ball is over the line. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Now it's Platini. And this is Van Basten. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, can they get him away? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Scholes. Now it's Van Basten. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's picked it up out wide, showing good feet. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Matheus Nunes. Adeyemi. Great ball if he can get there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Van Basten. Looking to play him in. Musiala. Adeyemi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Cannavaro. Scholes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. And that gets things running. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
He's in a great position here. Neymar. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's cut it out. Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Could try cutting inside here. Serves up across. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Santos are looking to go forward now. That pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Ooh, a delicate chip through. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right, back into the middle, and that's a good ball. Great chance! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Caresses it through. And the ball is out of play. And it's Musiala.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking for options for movement. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Adeyemi. He's a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Adeyemi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Nunes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Musiala. Musiala. Can he get on the end of this? Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hernandez.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's picked out the run. Faced a chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe looking sharp there. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 4.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an...
Tries a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. This is their second corner of the game. Santos has the chance to go the other way. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Neymar has it in a wide position. Adeyemi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Palhinha. Alexander-Arnold. It's run loose here. Now it's Neymar. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. And it's Belletti. Saliba makes the interception. Musiala.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Adeyemi. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. He's having a shot! And he hits the net!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Colomwani. Colomwani! Beckham with the cross. Oh, there's the clearance. Goes for a shot! He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Caceres cuts out the pass. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Hernandez. He won't be happy with that one. That pass has been well intercepted. Now, that looks a decent ball. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Saliba is there to clear. Mbappe might just make this. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Santos clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Aims beyond the defence. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Musiala.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Colomwani.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's intervened well there. Now this could be a chance. Now who's going to be first to this? Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And that was nowhere near his best. Can he get it through? Look at shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, surely that deserved better. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
And all that remains...